What's good, YouTube? It's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul, and welcome to a brand new video. I figured for Thursdays we could do something a little bit different and do like a throwback Thursday, find out how older beats were made. So in this one, we're gonna find out how Dr. Dre's What's the Difference was made. So let's get to it. Like many classic hip hop beats, the song uses a sample. So we're gonna make sure that our Logic session here is ready to bring in that sample. So we're gonna go up to our tempo section right here and change it over to automatic mode. This allows us to drag in our sample, and Logic will do all of the heavy lifting, like finding the ones, finding the tempo of the sample. So it's really easy for us to chop it up. So let's go ahead and bring in that sample. Here it is right here. I'm gonna drag it in. Logic is gonna analyze that sample, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you all of the tempo mapping Logic did for that sample to make it all lined up perfectly. So the sample is called Parce que tu crois, and the artist name is Charles Aznavour. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but that's the sample. And really all you gotta do is look at the beginning part of the sample, and it sounds like this. So the way this song was sampled was pretty straightforward. We're just gonna go ahead and chop on the one right here and chop on the end of the 4 bars. So now we get a nice perfect 4-bar loop. Now what I like to do, I like to bounce that in place. And let's just call it the What's the Difference sample. Next, we're gonna change the sessions tempo to the What's the Difference tempo. Before we do that, we're just gonna select our region that we just bounced in place. And we're gonna select flex mode. And we can change it over to automatic polyphonic mode. This way, when we change the tempo, it's gonna automatically change to that set length of 4 bars at the new tempo. Next thing we got to do here is change our sessions tempo to keep, because we want to change it to the What's the Difference tempo. And we're going to have to delete all of these tempo points so that we can actually change the tempo. So the new tempo is 92 beats per minute. That is the length or tempo of Dr. Dre's What's the Difference. And now we get this. The tempo is a little bit slowed down. Now all we got to do is take this sample and pitch it down 5 semitones. So I like to use the shortcut of Logic, hold down the Option key and hit the down arrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the sample right there. Next, you can go ahead and take an EQ and just brighten it up a little bit like they used to in the classic days. We're gonna go ahead and boost up some of the highs. We can boost a little bit of the lows as well. Take out a little bit of lows. And that's the sample from Dr. Dre's What's the Difference. If you do have a question on this, we can go chat in the comment section below. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new. I'll catch you on the next one. Later. Peace.